Now that New Horizons has been out for well over a year, you've probably felt yourself fall out of the game. It's not as fun as it was in the beginning because you've essentially done everything that there is to do. Now you're burnt out. What is there left to do? Move on to a whole new game, of course. The best cure for burnout is to find something that piques your interest again. There's a few games that I've enjoyed that have filled the hole that New Horizons has a hard time filling recently. You're still in the mood to play something, and you quite like the type of gameplay you get from Animal Crossing, but you want a new world with new goals and objectives. First up, Stardew Valley. Stardew is basically a farming simulator, but it's also so much more. While you can plant crops, clean up your farm, take care of animals, there are villagers you can grow relationships with and marry, and an entire PvE section full of resources needed for crafting and enemies that also provide you with collectibles. The main goal of the game is to try to restore the community center while also dethroning the large corporation trying to take over the small village that is Pelican Town. As the farmer, you can go about your in-game days, fishing, crafting, exploring, and decorating to your heart's content. It's a game that will let you fish all day if you want to, or spend the whole day decorating the farm instead. While there is an end goal, you can pretty much do whatever you want. The game doesn't push you into a certain direction. With the exception of needing to proceed with the story to unlock certain areas, the world is yours to explore. You'll learn about your fellow neighbors, their likes, dislikes, and even start families with them if you so choose. There's a world of secrets to discover, new characters to meet, and an amazing soundtrack that follows you everywhere. If you want a more in-depth look at Stardew, I gave the game its own video. There's so much to this amazing pixelated game. It's fun to enjoy a game where villagers actually have a personality. Cozy Grove. I've been missing out on this gem of a game. You're a spirit scout abandoned on a haunted island, but don't worry, the ghosts aren't scary. They just have a lot of needs, which I guess can also be quite scary. The island isn't very lively when you first arrive. Helping out the ghosts stuck around the island will bring life back to this pile of dirt. You'll receive tools that allow you to run around your island collecting resources for crafting and cooking. There's also a museum-esque mechanic that allows you to donate new items that you found around the island, and let me tell you, there's a ton of items. I'm always running back to this bear to donate something. As you play, the game always gives you something new to explore, some new bugs hopping around or a new item to craft. The art and atmosphere of this game are incredible. This game uses real time just like Animal Crossing, so you get to experience day-night cycles as well as seasons changing. And the seasons are beautiful. The title of this game fits so well. It is indeed a cozy game to just chill with. Every day the landscape changes, so you're always excited to explore and find out what the island is going to present to you. The furniture items are beyond adorable, as well as these cute pets. Different living items like pets, plants, and trees have likes and dislikes. Some will prefer more rustic or cozy furniture surrounding it, while some items will dislike those but prefer other decoration categories like spooky or bustling. It's up to you to strategically and beautifully decorate your campsite to get the optimal resources to continue crafting more furniture items. It is a wonderful game that's just nice to take a break with or end your day. There's always something new to discover, a new bear spirit to meet, and more cozy to enjoy. Littlewood is a game most of us are sleeping on. I got it on sale a while ago and just started playing it this week, and boy do I completely regret not installing this game sooner. Littlewood is a nice mix between New Horizons and Stardew Valley. It encompasses the terraforming, building, and town creation of Animal Crossing, while also allowing you to increase your friendship with villagers, explore new lands, collect resources, and upgrade your buildings and tools to unlock more features, kind of like Stardew. You start off with no memory of how you got to this town, and as you get to know the villagers and increase your relationship with them, some of these memories start to return. This is another cute game that you can basically play the way you want. There's always something to do, whether it's building someone's house, collecting resources, fishing, and decorating your beautiful town from almost nothing. The game gives you so much freedom with where and how to decorate. When you get into build mode, you can literally move everything, including the treasure chest, down to a reachable area. Need some space for that building? Just pick up the tree, no big deal. This game is going to consume my nights for a while. I had a hard time putting it down to even work on this video. Littlewood kills time like crazy. It's one of those I'll only play for like 20 minutes games, but then you'll end up losing 5 hours somehow. It's a cute game that deserves way more attention and deserves to be played. Yonder is an art style I didn't know I needed in my life. This adorable 3D adventure game is all about exploring this new land that you found yourself in while helping the residents of Gemia? One of those. I find myself running around this huge world trying to see everything that there is to see. talking to people, doing guild quests, trading with merchants around the world. It's a super cute game that, again, you can pick up and play the way you want. See the theme here? There's seemingly endless side quests and a whole open world to explore as you play. You'll also gain access to a farm that you can decorate with farmy items, harvest vegetables, and care for animals that you find across the world and force to be your pet. Yonder is very open-ended. The side quests that you get from NPCs help you explore, collect, and trade resources while also giving you the opportunity to enjoy the world as a whole. You can get really overwhelmed with the number of quests this game gives you if you're running around everywhere like I did, but there's never a shortage of quests to complete or things to do. It's a game I keep finding myself coming back to explore my awesome fat moose. The Sims is a well-known game, but I felt like I had to include it because it checks all of the boxes. Laid back, do what you want, when you want, and how you want. You can make whatever ridiculous life you want for your Sim and the family you create. This is another do what you want game. You have to take care of your Sims so they don't die. Or maybe you don't. You can always go back and make a new Sim and try again if you feel like watching your Sim waste away in a corner. There are final goals or lifetime wishes in the game, so there is something to work towards. Every Sim has one, and the ultimate requirement is to get them to meet this goal. Sims has been around since the dawn of time, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, especially because EA releases expansions pretty frequently. The developers make sure that there's something new to do and content to keep you coming back. Unfortunately, The Sims is not on the Switch, but it doesn't take up much computer juice to run. Even if you have a laptop, you shouldn't have too much of an issue playing. Finally, Kitaria Fables. This game's a bit different from the others. It does have the house, farming, and resource gathering features of the other games, but it does concentrate more on combat. You do have the normal farming mechanic with your own area to plant and harvest vegetables, but it's not the absolute main focus of the game. Combat, exploring, and side quests are what the game is all about. The combat's very similar to an MMO. The enemies are out and about and will attack you if you catch their attention. You can use your normal weapon and dodge, or some specials that are assigned to your hotbar. These use magic and can do a ton of damage. As you progress through the story, you'll get more special attacks, as well as crops to grow and items to craft. There's also an entire world to unlock and explore, and new enemies to find and defeat. I figured I'd include this game for those of you who want some type of combat. The combat mechanics are really smooth and fun. I enjoy them a lot, and then I can take a break and go farm when I want to, so it's a win-win. I love the genre that games like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon have created. The more developers play with the combination of different mechanics and changing up the farming or decorating is just a win for us. I'm super excited for what else could release in the future. I always need some type of life sim in my game library, or it just feels incomplete. That chill game to end your night off with is so necessary. Hopefully I've introduced you to a new game or two that can replace the hole that Animal Crossing has left for you. All these games are top tier amazing. What's your favorite type of chill game? Anything you like to play that I didn't mention already? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time, maybe with a New Horizons update. Please, Nintendo. Bye!